What's up guys, JoeyKong94 did it, and today I'm going to show you some settings that are going to make your Black Ops 6 experience better in my opinion. So we're going to start off first with your controller settings. I like to run my button layout on tactical. I always have. Basically it'll make it so your thumbstick is to crouch, dive, slide, whatever, and then B is your melee. Your sensitivity again is preference. I run 8 and 8. Turn all these things off. You turn this off. Controller vibration, you can keep it on or off, it's up to you. Dead zone inputs, this is important. This is what I run mine at. You can change this to 3. You can just mess with these, but this is what I run mine at. These are what I use on MW3 also. For me, they work well. I also have the Elite Series 2 controller. And in there I have some settings set up on that too with the thumbstick to help. If you don't have one of those controllers, then you don't really need it, but it does help. But yeah, let's keep going. So aiming, you can change these if you want, but I'm just gonna leave them like this. Target aim assist on, motion blur, whatever, all this crap, it don't really matter. Movement, sprint assist off, all this stuff off. This one's important. You're gonna want to change this to hybrid. This made a big difference in my gameplay on this game. This one's really important. You can turn that off. You're gonna want to turn this to toggle, single tap, and then you definitely want to auto move forward on it. It's kind of weird, but it does help. And then turn these off, keep these on, turn this to single tap to run, and yeah, go back. Let's keep going. This stuff's all fine. Combat, you can just match my settings here. So the next thing you want to do is change your graphics settings. And this is going to be a little different depending on what you got. But basically, all this stuff doesn't really matter super much. You can just match all this stuff. But quality in here, this is what you're going to want to change. And this is going to help a lot with visibility. And this kind of is almost probably the exact same settings I run on MW3. But turning this down, it might make the game not look as crisp and as pretty, but to be honest, it's worth it. You'll be able to see people better, it moves better, it's just worth it. Just try it, and you can always obviously just hit reset and go back to default, or take a picture of what you have now, change it. If you don't like it, just change things back. But basically just turn this to very low, this to low, off, low. Keep this on high though. That's gonna help with visibility again. Turn the rest of these things off and low and minimal. This stuff doesn't matter. Turn this to very low. Turn all this stuff off or low as it can go. Basically, again, all this is just to help with visibility, so that you can see. You know what I mean? The game, sometimes the fog and all that crap, it makes it hard to see in some situations. And in my opinion, it's just easier to basically run it this way. And then view, motion reduction off. This is gonna be again another one of those preference things. I like at 110. You can obviously go all the way up to, I think it's 120 is max, but I like mine at 110. It's a good field of view for me, and basically what that's gonna do is just make you see a wider bit of your screen. So basically you can just see more of the game and see what you're doing better. But it's going to make it zoomed out a little bit, so if you have trouble seeing, you might not want to turn it up too high. It's also going to depend on your monitor setup and all that. And to be honest with you guys, I have a decent monitor. It's only 60 hertz. I'm eventually going to get one that's much more hertz, that can refresh faster, and it's going to be a lot better. But I mean, this thing works fine, so at this point I don't really need one. But let's keep going. This is the preference thing. I like wide, but you can change whatever here you want. Again, all this stuff you can just turn off and match. Audio settings, I actually haven't tested these yet or changed these yet, so we're gonna go in here. Okay, look, so it did change my voice. No, I'm sorry, not voice. I read this up here, duh. It did mirror my settings from MW3, so these are what I run. I don't give a shit about the music or the, you know, any of that crap. I just run these things like this. This is just so I can hear about UAVs and things like that. Headphones, you can do headphones bass boost if you want. Sometimes I do that. All this stuff doesn't really matter. voice chat. None of this stuff really matters again. Yeah. Interface. Some of the stuff in here is kind of important. Actually, matter of fact, one of them I don't even know if I have on that I'm looking for now. So as of right now, the only square, you want to change that to square. The only game mode is core, which I don't like at all. I can't stand core. But okay, I don't see in here what I was looking for. On MW2 I run a little like a dot on your screen. It's like the crosshairs. I don't see that in here, so we're just gonna move on from that. But maybe it's in here. Gameplay tabs. Oh no. Looks at account network. None of that stuff matters. Keyboard and mouse settings. I don't run, so unfortunately for all my keyboard and mouse friends, you know, I don't have anything for you. But I would suggest the graphics. And maybe some of this stuff you can change, like the crouch and auto stuff. You can turn it off just like you would on a controller. Things like that. You can change this to hold, or there might be something in here for sliding hybrid. I don't know. Again, like I said, I don't really run keyboard and mouse. I like controller. Some people say that's not true PC gaming, but I really don't give a shit because I do pretty damn good with the controller, so I'm happy with it. But yeah, so hopefully I talk for 10 minutes ish so I can use this with the gameplay. If not, you might not see this video, or you just saw it with just the settings. We don't know. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave me a comment and let me know. Give it a big thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Joey Kong 94 out.